Hello, hello. We are back. We're still in the frozen north. We're going to be continuing on with Winterspring. Doesn't look like any of these other quests here are any good. So, had a few options of things to do today. Let's see. Let's decide where we're going first. So, Den Watcher, Totemic, Pathfinder are all down there. We've also got them here. Den Watcher's here. Looks like Totemic and... Den Watcher was the hardest one to get down there. That makes a lot of sense. So, what we need to do is we need to clear out the other two types down there in this left spot. Then we're going to run back up here and start doing these other ones. I understand. Yes, I had a few options. Had a guy advertising for Sunken Temple, looking for a tank. I was very close to joining. Just really got me thinking. It made me want to go respec to full tank. And then I'm like, well then I might do this, then I might do some questing afterwards where I might be like, oh man, I wish I stayed ret. So what I'm thinking is, I think we just bash this out. And let's just fully commit to going prot at 60. Oh, okay. The old one tap off the mount. So, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I realized as well, I'll probably keep playing this a little bit at 60 until Season of Discovery's out. Which means I will be attempting to do some dungeons at 60. A couple. And if I die, I die. That's all good. I think it would be cool to go out in a blaze of glory. Ooh, big crit there. I spy a rich thorium vein. We're definitely going to go down and try and get that. Yeah, so like I was saying. Ooh. Excuse me, it's a little bit earlier recording time for me than usual, which does mean it's sort of more prime time server time. It's only 7 PM server time. So the plan is, let's just smash out some quests. Take it easy, nice and relaxing. And hit 60, then we can get a big rubber stamp out, slam it down on the to-do list of hit level 60. Everyone can be suitably amazed that Neg Plays Games has hit level 60. And then we can go and do some more risky stuff. Maybe try for a full BRD. I'm really... This Sunken Temple thing. None of these items are really upgrades for me. Well, the sword's not an upgrade, even though it definitely stands out. I wish the hilt was a little bit more fancy, but the glow is definitely nice. The ring is... I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, let's get this ring, you know, all the right stats, and then I realized it's just healing. Hey, sure it's a good healing ring, and we have done a fair bit of healing, but it is... Oh, bad sign. Dead bodies already. Ooh, looks like we've come here at a fortunate time, though. I think we've just hit the respawn. So let's try and kill as many as we can. I would imagine there is someone else here, probably a hunter, who is down the other end and making their way here. So let's kill as many as we can before we start losing our tags. Let's put a sharpening stone on our weapon. And there is the hunter. Level 60, ungilded. Probably here 24 hours a day. Alright, let's go and check out the other spot. Hey, we got one. We got one ad. And a second one. Looks like it isn't programmed to come up here. Oh, that reminds me. Alright, I don't know why that reminded me, but I just realized I've got to set the boys up for filming times for Ark. We haven't done an Ark episode in a little bit. I did, so I'm doing a little bit of experimentation. What do we have here? Empty firewater flask. Bring it to the... Well, we're already going in that direction, so that's good. Trying to, you know, expand the circles a little bit. I've made a ASMR video, or just a fully intentional relaxation video. I would imagine most of the people watching these are not watching them for the content, and just kind of want to have someone playing on their second monitor in a kind of mostly chilled out way when I'm not getting triggered by quest items not dropping and nearly dying in dungeons and stuff like that. So I'm going to be trying to do a couple of those things. Honestly, when I started, or when I was thinking about starting YouTube, that was definitely an avenue that I was thinking about.
Welcome. Watch your back. You got this from the Winterfall. This greenish liquid. It reminds me a bit of the sludge I saw when traveling through Fellwood. And I've seen some Winterfall runners passing into Timbermoor. Perhaps these things have something to do with the flask you found, adventurer. There is a large group of Furbolg just past Timbermoor Hold in Fellwood, called the Deadwood Tribe. They have been corrupted and driven mad by the Fell. Why don't you look around there and see if you can find any evidence of dealings between the Winterfall and the Deadwood?
Yeah, I do remember doing this quest back in the day. I remember it being tricky. Why do I remember also having to fight these Winterfall runners? Did they drop something? Did I just get something I needed already? Do I have everything I need? Weapon stone's off, but that's fine. Alright, let's go. They're all, they're only 2 levels below me. I'm hopeful... These are definitely not going down as quickly as I was hoping they would be. But, with bubble and bandage and things like that, I am hopeful. Hopeful that we'll get these down. They'll be bubbling shortly. Here we go. Bubble and bandage. Back to full health. We're definitely going to get it done. Not as comfortably as I would have liked. Really makes me think about that guy that was AoEing in Western Plaguelands. I guess Protspec really does help a lot. Okay, is anyone going to drop a quest item? They are not. Okay, well, maybe that was a small waste of time. But at some point, you've got to kill a runner. I remember this spot used to get camped, because they spawn right there at the mouth of this cave. Cave entrance. And there would be people sitting here 24 hours a day waiting for these guys to spawn to get the tag, and I can't remember why. In fact, this hunter's probably checking up there. And I don't know if that's the person we saw before, but there was definitely someone else we saw too. We've got a... What's that? A priest here, a shadow priest. Is this entire camp dead? Not quite. Oh, I am using the wrong seal. Don't need wisdom anymore. Let's move this guy around a little bit, see if we can find any other tags. So what do I actually need? So these pathfinders are actually the things I need the most. I'll need 3 more of these pathfinders and 1 more totemic. Den Watcher, I'm not as worried about. I know we can... What do we have there? Mithril. Don't care. I know we can get the other guys later. At the other spot. If it's not being farmed out. You know, I remember that other spot being the most popular. This is the spot I'm talking about. That was the most popular spot for farming the Winterfall Firewater, or whatever it's called, back in the day. So I shouldn't just assume I'll be able to kill these Den Watchers there. I should kill them while I have the chance, if I do happen to see them. Like there. Let's keep it rolling. This is feeling nice and smooth. Which it should when they're 6 levels below me. You'd like to think I'd be able to deal with them pretty effectively. But, you know, whether it's me or the class, things don't always seem to feel as easy as I expect them to. Let's get 1 more Den Watcher. There are 2 other people here, so I am very surprised that we're actually getting all these tags. Pathfinder, Pathfinder. If they don't come over here, we're set here. We can get everything we need. We'll try to kill these as quickly as possible, which does mean bringing out the hammer. What have I been up to? Well, we had night 1 of ICC last night, and if you are a current player, even though, you know, this video is going to be coming up probably a day later than now, just because of the amount of time it takes to both upload and, what's it called? Like for YouTube to sort itself out so that, like these 2-hour videos, they can take 4 hours. Even though I'm not even uploading them as 4K anymore, it still takes a really long time for YouTube to process them. So you're probably seeing this a day after it's recorded. And if you are also raiding ICC, you probably know the problems that we were running into. It seems like everyone was running into them. It was... just realised I should probably hit this guy as quickly as I can before anyone else comes. It's the only one, and I only need 1. Yeah, so ICC, we were having issues after they've patched it with people being PvP flagged and being ineligible to receive buffs, including things like Bloodlust/Heroism. On Festigut, people weren't getting the Spore buff, which you need if you want to survive. A lot of stuff, we were just scratching our heads going, man, you guys aren't stacking properly, what's going on? And then we, you know, watched the replay in the logs, and positioning was perfect, but they were still not getting all the buffs they needed. It was a big head scratcher, and then you look online and you see a bunch of other people complaining about the same issues. Even, you know, our own friends that were running in different raid teams on the same night were complaining about it. I kind of lost track there, but we've killed everything except the Den Watchers. Why am I in combat? That means we can abandon this spot. Winterfall Den. Yeah, there's none around here. I'll do 1 little drive by this spot, and then we'll try to go to the Fellwood spot. Yeah, so we've got night 2 tonight, and I'm not sure how it's going to go. Blizzard have acknowledged there's a problem, but I do not trust them to fix it. 24 hours... For a small indie company like Blizzard, I don't think they're going to get the problem solved, so we're potentially expecting to not kill Festigut tonight because of that. It's it's so weird. It's really weird. People are coming up with all these solutions as well online of, you know, everyone zone out and zone back in at the same time can fix it. You know, doing this or that with this, and, you know, just lots of different theories. Everyone's got a different idea of how to fix it. I don't think it will ruin our night. It didn't ruin our night last night, which was great. So we got Deathbringer Saurfang for the first time last night. Again, we are a casual raiding team. And I am just looking for slow progress every week. If we just get a little bit better at one thing each week, eventually that leads to us killing everything. And this week it was Saurfang, so I don't really care if we don't kill anything else this week. We've got our first. No, Deathbringer's Will did not drop, which made me happy because I know how passionate people are about that item, and I didn't want to deal with that. We did have the sword drop, which you would think, if you don't know, I play a combat rogue, which used to be an assassination rogue. To be honest, I prefer assassination rogue. I love the basically the autopilot style of playing it, where I barely have to think. My fingers can just do everything because it really frees me up. Yeah, this is where I'm going. It really frees me up to watch what other people are doing, call things out. You know, you can save a lot of situations, like what's his name, Rotface. You can see, actually no, Festiga. You can see when the slime balls are being thrown down. You can see it puts a little green puddle on the ground where it's going to land. Where, I mean, I'm sure you guys probably know how it is. Even though it sounds very simple, something like that can be way more complicated than it seems. And people often get hit by that. So playing a class where you really don't even... Oh, Jesus. That's pulled absolutely everything. Let's, weapon swap macro. Let's reset. I'm not afraid to AoE this pack. I was just trying to kill the little side guy first. And then I was going to try to do 3 with AoE. They are lower level as well. 53, 54 compared to the 357s we fought last time. This is definitely doable. I just was not expecting every single one of these ads to be linked. Who do we have here? Level 54 warrior. Okay, yeah, let's just get it done. Let's get it done. Let's give them a might. Not sure what he's doing. This is not what I want to fight. I guess they just want the kills. Look, if this guy goes south now, I'll just lead the group. Oh, they're quite fashionable. Could that go into the healing set, I wonder? And he's won it, of course. Alright, are you going to come in here and help me? Let me put on my threat thing. Oh, that wasn't good. Buggered that up. Alright, let's do it. This is going pretty well. Is he out DPSing me? He is. Good man. Oh, yeah, we can bring these over. God, that's one of the things that I get shitty about when tanks don't pull these over to the ranged target. Oh, look at him go. Is he taunting or is he just ripping? I mean, he's doing a shitload of damage, so good job to him. Okay, so what did we actually need to do here? That was the item I needed? No, this is the thing. Brought back to someone. Thanks. I got healing reduced by 50%. That won't bother me for the next 2 minutes that it's going to be on here. We shouldn't have to heal ourselves. Take this to... Is this the one that requires you to be neutral? Are we neutral? Timbermore, we are unfriendly. So that's probably... I will hold on to that for now. I think it's very unlikely that we hit neutral. But, hey, maybe we'll... I mean, we've got to kill a few more here. Not that many, but it's something. Reputation. I mean, we are really low on unfriendly. I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. Feathers? I don't have any feathers. By the way, so before I started recording, I was running around handing in, oh, excuse me, a couple of quests from last time. Like, we did some stuff in Winterfell, or Winterfall. Winterspring, Jesus Christ. We did a couple of quests in Winterspring that told us to go and hand in Eastern Plaguelands, which was, you know, don't want to do that during an episode. So I did the run, even though I haven't been there before. So once we do hit EPL, you'll notice that the map is explored. Happened upon a rich thorium vein. Mined this blue sapphire, worth 18 gold apparently. Now I gotta look up what that's actually used for in recipes. Maybe I need that myself if it's worth that much for crafting something in blacksmithing, but hey, that's... if I could run around here at a high level where there's not many other people mining because none of them are high level enough, that could be very profitable. The thing is, though, I feel like 50% of the player base does have mining. Speaking of, while we're running back here, I should bring up a little map showing me where the best spots are to mine in Winterspring. Okay, so basically, very simple. We're just following the cliff faces. So that's nothing fancy. But that's just the normal... Is that... I can't tell if that's thorium or... I think it might be mithril, which we don't really care about anymore. Let's kill this dude. Oh, there's a couple of den watchers here. Again, I don't know if this is necessary to do, but hey, if they're here while we're here, I'll get them. Yeah, so there's a mithril deposit over there. I think... until we start hitting around about the lake, I think it's nothing but mithril along here. Oh, I didn't notice we got to go south to turn that quest in either. Would have been cranky if I missed that. Is this going to be a double pull? It is not. Any other den watchers? I think for the most part den watchers are generally here at the little camps. So how much... So am I not hitting this? Oh, I don't have him selected. What a moron. So I'm getting 6 reputation per kill. I need 3,000. We're not hitting neutral. We are not hitting neutral. That ain't happening. Where's that item? Yep, not happening. Yeah, that's the one, right? God, I hope I didn't throw something important out. Let's quickly glance at the other camp, and then we'll go south and do that hand in. Here's one. So yeah, what do we still have left to do tonight in ICC? We have Festagut, because we were having issues with it last night, followed by Putricide. Then we only have the Frostwing left. So Velithria will... we were hearing stuff as well. So we haven't done Velithria yet this week, but we were hearing people complaining that there were issues with that as well. where the healer's going into the spirit realm, or whatever the hell it is, where you go and get your healing buffs, they weren't getting them together. Like, maybe 4 healers go and touch something, and only 2 of them get the actual buff. So those are massive issues. That basically ensures... Did I throw out the wrong item? Oh god, I did, didn't I? Oh no, what did I just abandon? What did I just abandon? I don't know. Was it one of these ones? Does it say here what I just... I don't know what I abandoned. Oh well. Actually, was there another den mother there? I didn't even... There might be one just behind the camp or something. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I went to the wrong camp. Did I? No, that's the right camp. Okay, let's go. Ah, God. What did I just... I mean, you guys saw it. You know what I abandoned. Unfortunately, I can't see in real time what it was. Hope it wasn't anything important. Hope it wasn't like a fat 7,000 XP that I had worked hard to get or something along those lines. Let's also clean this up a little bit. So we don't... Oh, that's really the only one I need to take off. Hello, I have mystery goo for you.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the... You're a very resourceful adventurer. Do you think that the Winterfall furbolgs have been to the Deadwood camp? I've studied the sample you returned with, and while I can't say for sure, I believe it contains traces of toxic elements. However, the only way to know for sure is to gather some as a comparison. I believe that the Deadwood Furbolg may be gathering these elements from other corrupted creatures in Fellwood. In particular, the elementals living in the Iron Tree Woods, called Toxic Horrors. Collect a few samples for me to compare, but be careful. It's very dangerous there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. So it kind of makes sense to go there now, since I'm already down here, but look, with Eastern Plaguelands still yet to be done, I feel like we don't have to be going too far out of our way to do quests. And you never know as well, maybe a dungeon somewhere. And we have our last Den Watcher. Let's kill this guy. I'm going to quickly look up something. Hunter's still here. And I'm needing to go pretty far back in the history books here. Yeah, I'm just going to start asking people. Trying to sort out our recording time for Ark. Let's start auto running while I'm doing this. Oh god. Alright, we're running back. Man, okay, well I'm glad we did that now and not later. Because that would have been an even worse run if we got our last Den Watcher over here. So the problem with organising these guys for the Ark episodes is that none of them check anything. So we've got a group Discord that none of them read. So when I want to ask something to the group, I have to message each one of them individually. So Hansel, for example, I've got to text message him because majority of the time he's not looking at Discord, but then sometimes he doesn't read his text messages either, and in those cases I have to message him on Discord. So it's a 50-50 chance which one's going to be able to get him.
Thanks so much, adventurer. Now I can get back to work here. Did you find anything of interest at the Winterfall camp?
Sure. Wazza is normally good, but he only checks at night. So if he's at work during the day, he won't be looking. Bit checks Discord a lot, but he enjoys not replying. And Amad is extremely hard to get a hold of. Luckily, Amad works with someone who also plays with us on our big Discord. So if I want to contact Amad, I have to message his workmate to go and physically ask him. Otherwise, I might be waiting a day for an answer. Not to sell him short. So if Amad does happen to be around, he's a good replier. The problem is, it's kind of understandable because Amad doesn't raid ICC with us anymore. He doesn't have a reason to be on Discord every day, so he might just not go on Discord that day. So when you're trying to schedule things, though, you kind of need answers. You need to figure things out, get the ball rolling. You might need... Oh. Okay, so here's the thing. I remember this happening so often when I used to be on my Warlock. And everyone used to say, oh yeah, it's easier for clothies to get dismounted. People would always say if you're a plate wearer, you're more likely to stay on the mount. But here we are, twice already we've been one-tapped off the mount as a plate paladin. Not happy, Jan. We got 2 silver and a giant egg to show for it. Giant egg 29 silver. Maybe I'll hold on to that one. Alrighty, so we are going to try and kill 8 Ursa, 8 Shaman. Then we're going to pivot south. This I remember being a really poor drop rate. And then we're going to go south again. Find whoever that is. Try and... Well, it's a 59 quest. Give it a go. And then we'll scout that out. That's just running close enough. Pretty sure there's like a big bridge or something that's easy to walk across. There's elite giants in the area, but they're not... you can do that one pretty easily without getting yourself killed. In fact, I remember killing those elite giants. I'm not sure if I could do it on the Pally though. I definitely did it on the Warlock because you could just fear and dot them for eternity. Not sure how I'd go on a low DPS paladin. Yeah, I could kill one, but you know, you can't bubble every single time you want to fight one. If I could, that'd be another story. Why am I running to town? I don't actually need to go to town. What's the best way to get... Actually, we want to go this way. Oops. So I think we're going to find out pretty quickly if this is a shit spot or not. Because we're going to just see a town full of dead furbolgs. This is a good sign. It's not a guarantee though. Sometimes the people farming this area don't come up here. They'll just stay down there. Either way, this is a lot of Ursa. It's going to be 3 right off the bat. Which makes me think maybe the Shaman are going to be the harder ones to finish here. This is one of those times where I normally overthink it and I say, well, if there's this many Ursa, we should skip these and go and find some Shaman. And then we end up finishing the Shaman before the Ursa. So I'm just going to kill everything I see here. It's the only way to be sure. Oh, we just had a level 42 and a level 60 die. Level 60 rogue. Killed by enraged wyvern in Silithus. I didn't even know there were wyverns in Silithus. Are they... Oh my god, it's so hard to click. Are they like over here or something? Get their asses kicked here. His last words were, "Yeah, I need HP." You definitely do. You needed more HP than that, unfortunately. Wonder how angry he is. The level 42 Raven Ward. Dead to Bloodsail, Warlock in Stranglethorn Vale. That's those little boats. Oh, I hated those boats. I can see things alive down there, so we might actually be the only people here. Or I'm the only person here. I'm not more than one person. Which does make me think I'm going to start skipping these Ursa. I can see a Shaman down there. Let's try and kill that Shaman. Here. Will this be a double pull? Hope not. Oh, he's a caster. It'll definitely be a double pull unless I can drag him away a little bit. And that is enough. A little bit low on health, a little bit not low on mana. Could potentially go for a stun and a couple of quick flash of lights. But we're also taking it down reasonably quickly. We're lucky that he's slapping us more than he's lightning bolting. I think we'd be in way bigger trouble if he was lightning bolting more often. Oh, here we go. Tommy Rott is here. So we've got at least one competitor. Where's he gone, though? Oh, he's stealthed. He's going to hit this guy. Winterfall Shaman. It's below us. Looks like they might just be respawning. Oh yeah, quite a few options here. Let's do it. Big crit. So we're definitely going to hit our goal of halfway through 59. Oh, I wasn't watching. I didn't realize they could heal. That's not good. Oh well. I'll be keeping my eye open for that next time. Interesting that they do gas out of mana. Which hasn't been happening recently with some of the caster enemies we've been fighting. Spirit Scroll, yep. That helps us go a little bit quicker. Sounds good. Is this thing just going to keep dropping? I didn't even notice I picked it up again. Let's put that there. We've pretty much got everything we need here. Oh, doing well. Let's... Oh, that's a Den Watcher. Okie dokie. So how am I going to do this? It'd be good if I had a line of sight point, but I don't think any of these are going to be line of sight points. We don't have both. Just need to drag him away. And that's enough. Oh, is he going to run all the way here? Ah, perfect. Or nearly perfect. So this will be the 4th shaman. We've only done 3 Ursa. This will be the 5th shaman. Like I said, it'll be funny if we finish the shaman before the Ursa now. We know that there were more Ursa up on that snowy mountain though. So I'm not too stressed. Don't you heal. Ooh, rich thorium vein. Maybe that was there the whole time and I just noticed it, but I have noticed it. Let's kill this shaman and hope that that rogue is not a miner and doesn't see it. I'll head back up there. Maybe I should have prioritized that. Really keen to get my 4 set of the Imperial Plate. Get that plus 28 attack power. We're still a long ways off. Last episode we were at 275, now we're 276. It ain't easy when each skill up requires 20 thorium and you're getting at most 4 per node. Okay, it's still here, perfect. Me so happy. Whatever happened to that? You guys remember, oh, if you're old enough, the days of like MSN Messenger, ICQ, maybe these things were around before you were born, but you know, why am I even talking about this? Basically, I was saying people always used to go, oh, me happy, me, everyone. The more I say it out loud, the more ridiculous it sounds. So I'm gonna stop there. We got plenty of these guys to kill. As long as I don't get myself killed, this is looking like a open and shut case of quest complete. So I can't get greedy here. Don't go too hard, don't get too hurt. The Ursa don't really seem to do anything, so I'm not too worried about them. 1v2 though? I guess if it's a 1v2, I just prioritize the shaman. This is looking like it's going to be a 1v2. It isn't. Very surprising, but not going to complain. Doing some nice seal damage there. Interesting that I barely ever use Judgment, but when you actually do use it, it's pretty competitive. Like, that was 20% of my damage there. Guess the downside is that, obviously it means you have less mana for healing yourself afterwards, but hey, if you're killing it faster, maybe you don't need to heal yourself as much. I'm just going to try this out. Actually, I'm nearly already. I guess it's, well, it's not just the Judgment, is it? Because you've got to put your seal back on every time. Let's hammer this guy. 1k crit. Yes, please. So this will be the 6th Ursa, then we'll just need 2 more of each. I remember a named mob or an elite. I can't remember if it's one or the other, but there's definitely someone up in that cave up there. Which... why do I want to say they patrol, but I'm not entirely sure if I remember them patrolling or if I remember people kiting them. Maybe people used to kite them. Oh no, I've just realized my timer isn't on. How long have I been playing? I have no idea. Let's just say half an hour. Let's say half an hour. Oh man. I've got to get better at this. Is this the same one? Yeah, it's the same. I'll just hold on to it for now. Otherwise, they're just going to keep popping up. Here's a shaman. Can barely see him through the trees. Past them trees. I think after you do this quest, it sends you back to do the named guy up there. Health's looking a little bit grim. But I think we're going to burst this guy down quickly enough that it won't matter. Here they are. Yeah, see, they are kind of moving. That wind sounded like a warrior charge. So they technically patrol. But the distance they patrol is like 2 meters. So I wasn't entirely wrong. Let's see if we can do a single pull again. Hello? This will be our last shaman, assuming the rogue isn't anywhere near here, and we can head up here and kill our last Ursa on the way out. Perfect. You know, this day's almost going too smoothly so far. Looking for tank, sunken temple. Of course we would get Sunken Temple advertised all day on a day where we're not doing Sunken Temple. Maybe instead of respecking at 60, I don't know, because I kind of want to do Eastern Plaguelands for nostalgia's sake. Watching my health here, we're definitely lower than I'd like to be. Stopping the heal. God, he survived on 26 health. There we go. Not worried about my bandage usage because we are, you know, we're getting more rune cloth back than we are in using the bandages. How much do they sell for? 24. Alright, so actually now that puts it in perspective a little bit. So every 4th bandage I use, that's 1 gold I'm throwing into the rubbish bin. But hey, who needs gold when you've got faster leveling up? Let's drag this guy away so we don't grab anything we don't want. This cave that we're going to be heading into, I feel like I'm going to slip down there. This cave we're heading into supposedly has quite good rich thorium. But it is a cave, and caves are scary. Here is our first... maybe not our first victim. So, we have Ice Thistle Yetis and Ice Thistle Patriarchs. Patriarchs are the ones which drop the item. So they're the ones we need to punch on with. We also need to reapply our weapon stone. And these are not seeming like a pushover. Seems like there's more Yetis than Patriarchs out here, which does mean we'll have to go into that cave up there. Physical, physical, physical. So the vast majority of damage we're taking is physical, so there's no point putting on Frost Aura. Well, this guy did take 50% of my health, and we've got an item immediately. That is a very good start. I was expecting maybe 10 kills before we saw one. We only need 2 of them, so we're 50% done already. And there's another one. Wouldn't it be funny if we don't even have to go into the cave to finish this quest? And there's 2 more matriarchs up there. Wait. Oh, there's matriarchs and patriarchs. Ice Blast, Frost Breath. Ice Blast, Rushing Charge. Alright. I don't like this guy. Well, this one freezes me. Don't like getting frozen. Takes away my ability to interact with the world. You're not the one I want. Even if we do get it here, I'm gonna swing by the entrance of the cave just to have a peek at the minimap. And... where'd the other one go? I swear there were 2 matriarchs. There was. I swear there were 2 matriarchs. Oh, there's the other one. So that one patrols around a little bit, it seems. Okay, so these will be the last 2. And I don't want to turn this into a 1v2. So these guys take about 50% of my health to beat. A little bit too high to bandage, so I'm just gonna do a little baby heal. I wonder if the patriarchs have a higher chance to drop this thing than the matriarchs do. Maybe patriarchs are quite rare. If this doesn't drop it, then we're probably going to find out, because we're going north. Going into the cave. We're going spelunking. Okay, we're going spelunking. Let's bandage. Speaking of, YouTube is a very funny website. I was watching some rock climbing stuff. Not because I'm obsessed with rock climbing, but because believe it or not, I found the videos quite relaxing. These are like professionals, so they're very much in control. They know what they're doing. Just the sounds of like the little, the hooks clanging as they're going up, and it's always very quiet. You just hear them sort of breathing and little scuffle sounds on the rocks as they're going up. I find it quite relaxing. And then YouTube started recommending me these spelunking videos, people going in caves, which I was like, oh, that sounds like it could be interesting as well. And now YouTube just keeps recommending me all these ones where people die in caves, where it's like extremely claustrophobic. People drown because they went in and then the rain started and like the bottom of the cave where they were filled up with water and they drowned. And it's like, oh man, this is YouTube. You're trying to figure out why I'm watching these and you're failing. I don't want to watch people die in caves. If that sounds interesting to you, go for it, because YouTube loves to recommend that stuff. Once you've watched one, get ready for some more. Am I low enough to bandage? See, I know I'm going to start becoming a tired ass with this stuff. Beautiful skipping technology there. Surprised I haven't seen any mines yet coming up on the minimap. So there's our second patriarch. It won't really prove anything if this does or doesn't drop it, but it is an opportunity. And I still haven't put my weapon stone on. Very good at saying I'm going to do something and then I don't do it, if you haven't noticed. One more hit and a judgment should do it. Let's whack this on. What's it even given me? Extra 8 damage per weapon swing. I guess with this being a slightly faster two-hander. So it's 100 to 150 is now 108 to 158. Not the biggest, but it's something, you know? It's something. It's not nothing. And you know what would be interesting? The Zul'Gurub stuff. Does it even list it here? It wouldn't be in crafting. The ZG stuff where you buy some coins and then you can get weapon oils? Or is that just enchanting that makes weapon oils? Either way, it's like puts it on your weapon and you can get MP5 and stuff like that. Honestly, that'd probably be better for me than 8 damage. Okay, well, we're starting to hit patriarchs and matriarchs here. Still nothing on the minimap for mining. Very surprised. Making sure nothing's going to sneak up on us. We are now in a cave. We are officially in a dangerous place. And there were plenty of patrolling guys that I killed on the way in here. So they're going to respawn faster than the stuff I'm killing here at the doorway. Which means we might get jumped by things we're not expecting. Alright, so the Patriarch was not a magical 100% drop rate. We have now confirmed. And we continue on. Oh, so we're going to get 3 in a row here. 1 Patriarch, 2 Matriarch. Maybe there aren't as many Yeti once we get inside, which makes sense. And with the easier targets are out the front and the harder ones are inside. One more big hit. Yeah, I mean, let's just keep going. Looking at that mini-map. And here comes a patrol. Come on, keep following me. We're taking you outside. We're going for a walk. Does it stop and turn around there, though? That is the question. It might. It isn't, but I think we are prepared enough to fight it now. And it's just a Yeti as well. It's not one of the big ones. I think we're going to have time to do a little bit of EPL. Oh, wrong place. So where do we go? Do we go Western Plaguelands first? Do they have... Oh no, I've got the quests I need from Western Plaguelands still. I didn't drop them. So we should be right just to fly to EPL and pick up every quest we can see. So with this, I'm pretty sure next Rammus is out on the hardcore server. Does that mean there are going to be some Nax quests that we can do in EPL, which might give us superior rewards than we would have had otherwise? I don't remember what they were like. Still no mining nodes. Like, I don't expect it to be in this first corridor, but I kind of expect it to be popping up in the next areas on the minimap. Yeah, get out of here. Stop freezing me. It's very impolite. Now we need to redo Wisdom shortly. Pride Lord Girdle. Not better than my Lightforge. By the way, I did a little bit of cheating. I got a Lightforge belt. It was like 3 gold or something. Like, how can you not grab it at that point? So this is not going to be better than what I have. Wait. What? What? The belt does that? The belt is pants. What the hell? I've never seen a belt like that before. That looks like a level 8 green item. That's a pants item. We are keeping that. That's I'll probably never put it on, but I've never seen something like that before. What even was it? It's leather. Maybe we'll do some caveman cosplay or something. It'd come in handy for that. That's crazy. That's a belt. It's a belt with like little chap things on the side. Thigh flaps. Will this patriarch be the one? Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm glad we're not doing this quest last. This would be a very annoying quest to do last when probably killed like 5 to 10 of these guys without a drop now. And I'd be going, why won't it drop? Where? Let's eat a banana. I want to go have dinner. Where? Meanwhile, we're doing it in the middle of an episode. I'm still nice and patient. I'm still thinking, hey, it's XP. Everybody loves XP. Can we skip this guy? Probably not. I see my first small thorium. Come on, it's a cave. You've got to put some rich ones in here. Surely. Getting quite deep here as well. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to go this deep. I think this is the same layout as the one in the dwarf starting area. Dwarf / goblin. We're on the wrong continent. Oh man, I'm getting real bad at using this map. There's like a cave down here or something. Oh, hello. It's a hunter. Surprise, surprise. Is it a miner though? If I can't see you, you can't see me. Okay, so if they're coming from that direction, there is probably nothing to kill down there. So let's go this way. Will this patriarch give us the luck we need? Okay, so we have one response for an ARC recording, which is positive. No luck. Man, we got so lucky getting this on the first kill. That was very, very quick ice cube. So that is a matriarch. Okay, so we can kill everything in this room. I am mindful that things could start spawning at the entrance, and we could maybe start working our way out, but that could also lead to us getting outside and still not having the item we need. So I'll stick it out for now. Probably should have bandaged there instead of healing. I have no idea if I ended up finishing talking about this. I know I brought it up, but like I was mentioning before, we've got the relaxation videos now. If you do have this on for relaxation purposes, maybe give that video a try. Basically, I'm gonna try to find different situations in different games that are relaxing to listen to. So in this particular one, which you can find on my YouTube channel, it's live now. Probably live for a day after you watch this. It's mostly the sounds of water, and there's some rain in there as well. Not going as far as doing any, whispering or mouth sounds or anything like that. I'm not talking in the video at all. Who knows, though? Who knows? I just want to, I want to make something that people actually watch and enjoy. If I gotta go there, I'll go there. I listen to that shit. I need that shit to help me sleep, so I can totally relate to it. But I also feel like it's a very, very oversaturated market at the moment. There's just so many people doing it. I mean, that's no different than what I'm doing right now. Oh, I get that up. Lost the Seal of the Crusader. Clicked too early. Basically, it's very hard to find stuff on YouTube that are not already... doesn't already have like 100+ people doing it. And probably doing it better than you could do yourself. I honestly think the Ark stuff is one of those rare things that actually is somewhat unique or original. Ark RP has been a thing for a while. I have watched Ark RP, but I think I do it a little bit differently. It's a little bit more like a TV show than just straight recording of an RP session. And that's mostly because my friends and co-stars are... Oh, hello! That's a respawn. My friends and co-stars are not roleplayers, and have never roleplayed before, so there's a little bit of guidance involved, a little bit of at least having an idea of what we'll be doing in an episode before we do it. Whereas, you know, you see the big RP stuff where you're just on a big roleplay server. Everyone's there to roleplay, so you don't have to plan things out too much. You can just roll off each other. Which, to be fair, in the most recent episode, the guys did really well. The chicken stuff from Hansel, and Bit with his little chicken that kept following him. I didn't tell them to do any of that. They came up with that themselves. So I was very impressed. Come on, one more hit. Oh god, I didn't have my seal on. Let's just put him down. Still no luck with the item. We got so lucky getting that first try. I know there's a patrol. So I'm on the edge of my seat at the moment. I know at some point it's going to come back. Thing is, I don't know how far it patrols. It might patrol like all the way down to the bottom. Maybe that's like the first thing I killed when I arrived here. And when we killed it the second time, that was just the respawn. Who knows? After this one, I'm probably going to start heading out though, so we got to keep an eye open. We got to be ready for that. No luck. Very disappointed with this cave for mining as well. Ah, here it is. And it's a Yeti, not what I want. Wonder if, can I do a little Mission Impossible here, perhaps? Let's just kill it. I was thinking maybe it can walk past me if I hug the wall, but we're just opening up the opportunity to get killed when we're not expecting it if we try and skip it. You can't give me the item, but I think one of these two is going to give me the item. We've been here too long now. I'm ready to go and see other sites. I'm ready to finish the zone. Actually, we might not be able to finish the zone. Maybe these ones might have follow-ups as well. You're going to give it to me. When I saw the two, I was thinking, I think the one on the right's going to have it. So let's see. Let's see the drop. Whoops, I guess not. How many more do we have? There's a couple more on the way out. So remember, I said when I looked at this quest that I remember this being a terrible drop rate. I'm pretty sure I've given up on this quest before because it was such a shit drop rate. In non-hardcore. But getting that one right off the bat makes me want to not give up. Roasted quail, I'll eat that. Looks like Blizzard has made a post about the issues with ICC. The intended behavior is for there to be no PvP flags inside of instances, since that can and it has caused issues with dungeon groups. For now though, we've implemented a band-aid fix so that everyone on PvP servers is again flagged for PvP inside of instances. This will restore the original behavior in Icecrown Citadel, as that is blah 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 blah. Basically sounds like the issue's fixed. Everyone inside will be PvP flagged. If that doesn't resolve your issue for your group, have everyone leave Icecrown Citadel for at least 30 minutes to shut down your instance. Sure. Let's just have everyone leave for 30 minutes and take a big chunk out of our raid window. And there is our item. So we did indeed choose the right time to start leaving the cave. Just gonna reply to this. Autocorrect was not my friend, typing out that message. This is probably the last one we need to kill, unless I can sneak by him. Not today. Really disappointed we only got one mining node out of that. It feels like this is the kind of area that would have 2 or 3 inside a big cave like this. Anyway, let's head down south, do these other ones. Of course my carrot was on the whole time. What? I actually want it to be more like this, yeah. I think this is a better one to have on, the plus 25 stats. So how are we going to do this? I want to unlock the map as we go, as is my addiction to unlocking maps. We might have to go all the way over here to this cave area to get this one. I also feel like there are some named animals. Oh, already done. Back to the road we go. I feel like there are some named mobs around here that sort of patrol around. I remember having kill quests for those that could be bad for business. They're probably elite. In fact, maybe those are the elite quests I didn't pick up, like So Luck Be With You, for example. Apparently there is thorium in this direction. It looks like it might be in a cave though. If it is, we're probably not going to get any of it. Looks like we've got something up here. Oh. Rich thorium. Looks like it's inside here. Might not even have to fight anything here. This is the benefit of having a mining map up on your second screen. I know I could get an add-on that shows all the hotspots and stuff like that. That would be easier. I just can't be arsed downloading it. I always had trouble as well. I always had trouble in the past setting those up. Where you'd have to download the add-on for it. Then you'd have to download another add-on which gave you the resource or like the actual information of the things that you're trying to mine for, and then you'd like put them all together and it wouldn't work, and you'd be like, well, why isn't it working? I don't know. I've done everything I'm supposed to, but it ain't working.
What brings you here?
Hi, Aurelia sent
Hello.
you? Great. I was just preparing to travel up to the caves
Guardians
now,
of
and
the
I could find
Altar.
company.
Oh,
At
an
the
escort
very
quest.
top of the ridge lies what I believe
Alright.
to be an altar of the goddess Elune.
Let's try.
From
You
what I can
not going to help me
tell,
here?
We need to light the 5 torches in each cave, and then we will be able to access the altar directly. I transcribed some incantations carved into the stone in the ancient ruins of Keltheral, which I believe are the secret to unlocking the altar. I'll need your help to light each torch while I recite the spell. If we are successful,
You'll need my help.
you'll be able
Why don't you
to
help me?
report our findings to Erilus.
Enraged Wildkin. Should I have handed that in before is this going to send me here? I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with this lady. Maybe the trick is I've got to let her get into combat. Yeah, that's the trick. This ain't good though. This is taking a fair bit out of me. And she's solo. It looks like she's pretty even. Hey! I was bandaging. Instantly I threat pull. One hit was enough to grab it off her. I'm not too happy about that. Now I've got my bandage debuff. She's a druid. Couldn't she heal me? Let's eat a banana. Why not? She healed herself. It's always interesting how NPCs seem to have a lower aggro radius than players. She walked pretty close to that one and it didn't pull, but I bet if I walked that close, it would. Is she fighting something in here? I swear to God, if this quest says come back and kill some owl beasts. Surely not, right? Surely not. Enraged Wildkin, I'm looking this up. Find the Wildkin that stole the amulet. Don't forget to loot the supplies. You can find Jaren supplies near the wagon. Go back to the camp and kill our beasts in the cave. It might be the cave that's right there, though. Okay, is this going to spawn enemies? Am I meant to... Oh, we're both meant to click it, are we? If this doesn't spawn enemies, this is feeling pretty cruisy. Maybe. I'm ready to peace out though. If anything looks bad here, sorry Ranshala, but you're on your own. She's going to that one now, is she? Right through the middle of everything. She won't pull anything. Then I probably will. Stop. This guy's juking me. Oh, wow. She's actually fighting this time. Oh. It's a 2v2 now suddenly. Let's turn on her health bar. Why did I just grab threat? I did not touch this guy. Well, this could have been a lot worse. I'm gonna be... not gonna have to use any oh shit buttons. think a simple bandage is probably enough to keep me in the game here. In fact, I might not even need to bandage. Can I buff her? Cannot. Starting to heat up in here as well. Trust myself, I'm putting the aircon on. And I'm back. That felt slow, not gonna lie. I'm wearing thongs. I probably would have been better barefoot. Just delays your reaction that, you know, that's... Oh no, I had a dot on me. There's twice in a row my bandage has stuffed up. Gonna eat another banana. It's all our bananas gone now. What am I gonna do without bananas? Make sure no one else is coming for us. She can fight that guy for a little bit while I heal. Dead Capo has just hit level 60. Congratulations, Dead Capo. Let's look at our deaths here. Moon Runner with a funny E died at level 49 to Twilight Dark Shaman at Searing Gorge. Did I fight those? Are they the orc guys that seemed way stronger than they should have been? His last words were, "How much for the book?" So this is a guy that had plans. He was already getting his skill books, I believe. For his, what is it, like Mark of the Wild extra skill or whatever it is. Those things are only like a gold though. Anything? So we have the 33 Malkati? Scarlet Gallant in Scarlet Monastery. Interesting that he's the only one. Maybe he wasn't the tank and he ripped threat. Who knows? We saw those two before. Man, there's barely any deaths. We had a 55 right here at the start in Felwood. Killed by nothing. His last words were, "I walk out." Well, seems like your walk out probably went the wrong direction. Sure, it seemed like a good idea at the time, but I bet it doesn't now. Gonna let her engage again, otherwise she won't help me. Silly quest. Let's go. I'm gonna do it before you this time. Okay, let's going. She'd barely stopped. So it looks like it just has to be me. Oh, there's Baby Bubble, the only friend that I've made. Or the only person on a friend list from Hardcore. Do I have to do this again? Maybe I shouldn't go early. You're right, we should continue on. I think there's only one more cave. This has been a very long escort quest. Just gonna try and fight these so that she'll keep walking. Speed this up a little bit. And one more. Yeah, thank you so much for your help. Can't you tell I'm under attack right now? Look at you. Oh, help me light the fire, Negasister. Health and mana lower than I'd like it to be. Mana should get up enough with just regen. And that is such a strong bandage. Impressed every time I use it. So we did that cave first. I would imagine she's going to walk all the way down there to the south. We're going to have to kill every owlbear along the way. I can conserve mana a bit here. Since I know she's coming this way, I'm just going to start fighting. I better take that one on. So I'm just making jokes in Discord on the side here. It's the suggestion that if the fix doesn't work tonight in ICC, how they were saying, oh, well, just all you got to do is leave the instance for 30 minutes and that'll fix it. So, oh yeah, that's a great one. So I've just been suggesting games that we can play while we sit in Dalaran for 30 minutes waiting for it to fix itself. Someone was suggesting charades. I've just said spin the bottle, insinuating that there's a bunch of people that I've been waiting to kiss in the team without saying who they are. No doubt they're going to spend the rest of the afternoon trying to guess who it is I'm trying to kiss, when, you know, the reality is I don't want to kiss anyone. That's the joke. This is our ending point, I believe. Let's hope we don't get jumped here. Okay, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. I think this just right here is the ending point. Oh, it's in there. God, so we got to go in there and then come back out again. Yeah, let's go, let's go. It's fancy footwork. Actually, this works better. We'll just go in the walk speed. Probably should have let her help me on this one. Oh, and it's healing itself. I can't get a hammer off because it keeps healing. There we go. Getting a fair bit of morning glory dew here. If I ever heal again, that's handy. I wonder, is the prot tree better for healing than the ret tree? I don't think the ret tree has anything that helps with healing. 15% bonus to physical and holy damage. Yeah. Other than having repentance for like 1 in a million CC for 6 seconds, I don't think it helps at all. Whereas the prot tree would at least, yeah, I don't know. Kings, I mean, Kings is good. Please light this while I'm lighting a table. Guess I am. The altar is glowing. We have this better reward a lot of XP because this was a very long quest. Can we please finish, Ranshala? We've been here long enough. What is happening? Look. Oh, it's spirits. Night Elf spirits. It has been many years. Who has disturbed the altar of the goddess? Please, priestesses, forgive us for our intrusion. Oh, she's talking quickly. We do not wish any harm here. We only wish to know why the Wildkin guard this area. Enu Thorasador Serador. This is a sacred place. We will show you. Oh, man. Alright, hurry up. Whoa, that's very special. A low-resolution crystal. Look above you. Thara Dormil Dora. This gem once allowed direct communication with Elune herself. Through the gem, Elune channeled her infinite wisdom. Realizing that the gem needed to be protected, we turned to the goddess herself. Soon after, we began to have visions of a creature with the feathers of an owl, but the will and might of a bear. It's a guardian of Elune, oh my god. Come on, say something. It was on that day that the Wildkin were given to us, fierce guardians. The goddess assigned the Wildkin to protect all of her sacred places. Anudorini Tala, Ru Shalora Enudoril. Oh, they're going quick. But now, many years later, the Wildkin have grown more feral, and without the guidance of the goddess, they are confused. Without a purpose, they wander. But many find their way back to the sacred areas that they once were sworn to protect. Wildkin are inherently magical. This power was bestowed upon them by the goddess. Know that wherever you might find them in the world, they are protecting something of importance, as they were entrusted to do so long ago. Please remember what we have shown you. Farewell. So you're telling me everywhere there is one of these guys, an owl beast, there's something very valuable nearby. I don't believe it. Thank you for your help, Negasister X. I wish you well in your adventures. I want to stay here and reflect on what we have seen. Please see Erelus and tell him what we have learned. Who's Erelus? Darnassus? Yeah, okay. Let's go get this other one done. If this sends us back here, I'm going to cry. It's a guarantee. If you want to hear me cry, this has got to be the quest. Go and kill 8 Owlkin over there. Tears of sadness will roll down my cheeks. Why do I feel like something should be here? Oh. The strength of a bear and the head of an owl. What about just a bear? Are these... Oh no, they're angry. What am I actually doing here? So I'm looting something. Oh, it's that damaged box. People in guild chat are talking about how the worlds are feeling kind of empty. Find Jaren's Stone Shaper's wrecked wagon. I think we just passed it. Just basically telling them I have the whole zone of Winterspring to myself, and it's quite nice. Pick up Jaren's supplies from the snow, then find the Wildkin that stole it. This is going to be the thing that makes me cry, maybe? Oh, so it's just kill anything. It's just a random chance to drop. Look, that definitely, I think, would have dropped in the amount of ones that we killed. So... oh, I'm gonna have to do it again. There, you happy? I'm crying. Tears rolling down my face. I'm gonna take that cry back though if this drops in the first 3 kills. Then I think it's, you know, not really a big deal, but if this takes 10 kills, That'll be even more upsetting. Blue feathered amulet could be on any of them, including the ones we were killing. Oh, and the ones up there apparently. Now watch us go to this, explore the Dusk Whisper Gorge. And then when we do that, it's like, go and kill some owl beasts. So that was 1 kill. I'm gonna cry again if we get 3 kills without the drop. Stay tuned. It's the event of the summer or winter, depending on which hemisphere you're living in. We are just starting to really hit summer here. South of the equator. Oh, hey, I'm not crying. I'm not a baby. I'm a grown man. I'm not going to cry over 2 kills. Oh, that was it. Apparently, yeah, that's just go north again. So, that means we just got to explore this, and then we are done with the current quests. I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 that get added on after that. I think we just have to ride across the top here. Yeah. And then this area here is nothing but elite demons, I think. It's been a long time. I got my carrot on? Of course I do. Of course I've had the carrot on for the entire time I've been fighting. It's my big DPS boost using my carrot. This is going to be a bit of a pain to hand these in. On the plus side, we're probably going to finish this episode with 3/4 done of level 59. It's actually not that crazy to think that we might... Should I push through? Can I... Yep, we've got the exploration. I wonder. Should I push through and do a little bit of a longer episode and just hit 60? It's hard because I don't know how long we've been recording. It's been 52 minutes since I started my timer, but I don't know how long I was recording before that. I guessed it was half an hour. Which means we are potentially at about 1 hour and 20 minutes now. Not sure. You know what? We've got a lot of traveling here. I don't have enough conversation in me to make stuff up for the entire time running here, so we're going to do a little cut. Going to hand all these in, and then we will reassess if we are going to Eastern Plaguelands or not. So I'll see you once these are handed in. Okie dokie. So as you can see, I've decided... Let's push on a little bit. So we did have this little side quest in Felwood that I have gone and run to. It is... What's this doing to me? It's a stacking debuff. We're not going to remove that until the thing's dead. Let's see what we can do. I don't know how bad the drop rate is here. In fact, let's get it on our actual... this one. See what they have to say about
I've
it.
studied the sample you returned with, and while I can't say for sure, I believe it contains traces of toxic elements. However, the only way to know for sure is to gather some as a comparison. I believe that the Deadwood Furbolg may be gathering these elements from other corrupted creatures in Felwood. In particular, the elementals living in the Iron Tree Woods, called Toxic Horrors. Collect a few samples for me to compare, but be careful. It's very dangerous there.
Very dangerous indeed. Just seeing if this other little quest down there is any good. Or we're getting this done quite quickly. 2 of 3 done. Just gotta make sure there are some elites in this area. I gotta make sure I'm not Setting myself up for a fall without realizing it. Small thorium vein as well. Just checking a few things as well. Where did it go? Here it is. Let's make sure I don't die, hey? So this flute quest over here. Bring the Flute of Zavarik and 5 Jadefire Fellbind samples. Don't know if that's hard or easy. Could be either. 90 damage every 10 seconds. Let's get rid of that. Our regen would outdo that, but still. Why have it on there if you can take it off? Do we go and do this flute one? What do the comments say? Drop rate reported for them are artificially low. I found it to be a reasonable 30%. The whole quest took about 10 minutes. And these are guys doing it at an appropriate level. We're higher, so I think we'll go and give this one a crack. There's our last droplet. Very swift. Well, where's the hand in, though? That ends with Eridan Bluewind. Is that going to make us run to the very south? It is. Yuck. I don't want to run the entire length of Fellwood to turn that in. Alright, we're going to skip this one. So what I think we're going to do... I have looked back at the footage. So we had about 20 minutes left of a 2-hour episode, and this didn't take us very long at all. What I'm thinking is we might just make this the longest episode that we've ever done, and push to 60. It would feel wrong not to do it with 4 bars left, right? So what that means is, I'm going to do a little cut here. Going to do my hand in Winterspring, hand in Darnassus. That might get us to 3 bars left. And then the next time you see me, I'll probably be in Eastern Plaguelands to finish off these last 3 bars, unless this Toxic Horrors or one of these has a follow-up quest nearby that's easy to do. So you'll see in a moment. Okay, interesting. So we did have a follow-up, and guess what? It's to kill the 3 Winterfall runners that we've killed before. So that's what we're gonna do. Watch, we won't be able to find them this time. We've been dodging them like crazy recently.
Very interesting, adventurer. When this toxic substance is mixed with the water from the hot springs, it loses its toxicity, only retaining the ability to temporarily affect those that ingest it. This must be why the Winterfall protect the hot springs so fervently. They need them to purify their firewater. We need to stop this. Cut off contact between the Winterfall and the Deadwood. A group of runners walks the distance between their village and Fellwood. Find and defeat them and steal their shipment.
Oh no, where could they be? I wonder if I just should wait here. That used to be what people did. Let's have a think about this. What path did they actually take? Let's... Winterfall runners. Let's look this up. And make sure I'm actually looking at this while I'm... Comments. The runners wander the road from the entrance of Fellwood all the way to the top of Winterfall Village. Where's Winterfall Village? All the way to the top of Winterfall Village, you can also find a runner in the Fellpaw Village. I know that. Runners in Winterfall travel in a pack of 3. Easiest way to get the crates is from the runner in Fellwood, since you can just pull the one runner. The route is this. Okay, let's have a look. Is this gonna... Well, that doesn't really show me that much. Let's ride along here. Look, if this wasn't just a, like, bang quest done, I'd move on with the unreliability of finding these guys. Winterfall Runner. this could be like a quick, easy 5k XP. Or more, hopefully. Fingers crossed. It is a high-level quest. It's level 57 quest. So the heat map that this guy linked, saying, haha, this is where they can be. It ends here. And they ain't here. I mean, is this Winterfall Village? Timbermore Post? Don't think so. Is this Winterfall? Felport Village? I'll run up to the peak here, and then we'll turn around and go back. If not, if I can't see him. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Keep waiting to, like, see them just pop in. But it's not happening. Let's go back. Might have a little wait here, but I think it's worth it. The fact that I've said that I think it's worth it probably means it's not worth it. Fingers crossed. Because I think we'll be leaving after this, depending on what else this lady tells me to do. She'll probably send me over here to kill the boss man. Which I'm not sure if I want to do or not. I remember that being quite tricky, but is it more tricky than fighting 3 of these guys? I'm not sure. You would assume so. Are they going to just pop in and appear in front of us? I hope they do. Ooh, Winterspring. Oh, wow. Look at how many people are in Winterspring. That's crazy. I wonder what they're all doing. I was not expecting this many people. Okay, that's not one of them. I think I'm going to wait here. And that's going to be really boring for you, so let's do another cut. Oh, level 60! Before we cut. Level 60 Priest, Pikoko. Killed by fallen hero in Western Plaguelands. His last words were, see ya. I'm going to see if he answers. Pikoko, was that intentional? Nah, he's gone already. Gone already. That almost seems like a suicide. Interesting, very interesting. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know how long these guys are going to take to spawn, so let's cut ahead. Okay, so after doing a little bit of research, I realized the patrol can go all the way across the map, so I might have been there for a very long time. So we've come here. Now, they've said this guy can pull by himself. I'm not convinced of that. In fact, I'm less than convinced. I think it's not going to happen. There was a friendly druid here just a second ago. Not sure where he's gone. He's probably waiting for me to pull, and then he's going to try to pull one off me. Well, that sounded a bit dodgy. Let's see if I can do this. Is it really not linked with the others? No, they are definitely linked. Alright, let's run. Doesn't look like there's anything in this direction. I think the area is actually in the process of being farmed. Just trying to see if I can maybe get this guy without the others, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. I think they're all linked. Yeah, they're all leaving together. How am I going to do this? It did feel like last time that warrior contributed a lot to us being able to kill them. Can we do it? Is there anything I can do to make myself stronger to achieve this? I think one of them did reset. Oh, and I can't get rid of that. God, I might have wasted my time coming here. Let's just have a go. Let's put our weapon stone on. Do we have any scrolls? I think I used them all. Here we go, Scroll of Spirit. Don't think I have anything else in them. Obviously taking the carrot off would be helpful. So this was the caster. We probably need to kill the shaman first. Alright, let's try. Oh, this better not be a patrol coming. So basically what I'm thinking is, with a bubble and bandage... I don't think this is going to work. We're not taking them down quickly enough. Here comes the bandage. Where's the one we want to be fighting? There's the runner. So we've still got pots, we've still got lay on hands. It's going to be doable, but it's definitely tight. Let's use lay on hands now. Oh, it did 50% less. Just as described. Damn. Alright, well. A little bit stressful, but we managed to do it. He's got the crate, thank Christ. That would have sucked if it didn't give us what we wanted. Plate, strength, stamina, shoulders. Interesting. They are slightly worse than what we have. I prefer the style, though. Matches what we're wearing a little bit better. Don't hit me. Where'd they go? Here. We will lose 100 armor putting that on though, so 100 armor plus 1 strength for... I mean, they're nice, but they're not like... Oh wow, 10 gold apparently. I find that hard to believe that that would sell for 10 gold, but let's find out. I mean, I like it. I like... just that little bit of more brown, though, than I wanted. Brown and gold. Right, so anyways, we're going to run back here, and I can almost guarantee that we are... we're going to spot the 3 guys that we were waiting for before. What I did see when I was looking up this quest was that at the hand-in, it spawns between 3 and 4 more enemies when you hand it in, but if you just move away... If you just move away as you do the hand in, it's not an issue and they won't even fight you, so we'll be mounted when we turn this in and then we'll back off. And even though, you know what, maybe we could just fight them, but if it's 4 level 57 mobs, I think that would be a little bit challenging, especially with lay on hands already down. Considering the 3 level 57, did I say 47? I meant 57 if I did. The 3 level 57s felt kind of difficult last time, so even though I'm sure we could do it, it is once again a case of, you know, why take the risk? Am I mounting? Oh, that was a bit of a delay, bit of latency there. Let's put our carrot back on and no doubt forget to ever take it off again. Pretty much a straight line here. I thought these were going to give me more XP. This one plus the Darnassus one I was hoping would get us to 3 bars. We'll see though. I also saw this does lead to the one over here, fighting the... who gave me a smack? Let's have a look at what people say about the next one. High Chief Winterfall. The chief is in the cave. Respawn, blah, 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 blah. Surrounded by 2 non-elites, and the chief by himself is a very easy elite. Oh god, I'm not going the correct way. Interesting. Maybe we give it a crack.
Off with you. I wonder if consuming this substance makes the Furbolg more aggressive. They do seem much larger.
I
While we
remember them
still
coming
know
from
very
this
little
direction,
about
but I
why
could be wrong.
The Furbolg have been ingesting this strange
Oh,
substance.
never mind.
I do think it's best that we put a stop to it before it gets out of hand. The
Yeah, look at 'em.
Furbolg are not a normally aggressive tribe,
And they
this
don't do
change in
anything.
Their behavior leads me to think that they must be under orders from their
There's only
chief.
3 of them.
We most likely can't undo the damage that has already been done, but I think that if their leader is slain, they will not get any worse. Head east to
Mail
Winterfall
cloth
Village.
leather. Nothing we really want, but we've got to run this way anyway. How much health did they have? 3.6. We'll see how strong this elite is. I really don't want to take a big chance when we're so close to 60, but let's read a little bit more though. Oh, so killing him will also drop another quest that we can hand in. So that's even more XP. I soloed him as level 55 hunter. Kill the shaman first. Oh, well that's... Alright, this is using feigned death. I can't do that. High Chief is a 59 elite, but a relatively easy one if you're cautious. This was made in 2008, by the way. It's a long time ago. Yeah, more mentions of killing the shaman first because it can heal. Still, it's people saying this are classes that are very good at this kind of stuff. Oh, so kill the shaman. And so the hunter was onto something. He feigned death to restart. But I can still just run away and reset. So we run in, we try and burst the shaman down, then we run away to reset. Then it's a 1v2. Soloing the chief was certainly no walk in the park. It helped that my bear had fought from a priest. Hang on, this is sounding a lot more difficult than the other guys were making it out to be. Here's another one. I love to know how anyone could solo this. From what I'm looking at, there's a 58 Ursa and a 57 Shaman glued to his back. Yeah, but tell me more about the elite itself. Immobilized chief with a frozen trap, then killed the rest. Blah 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 blah. Easy as pie as a priest. Oh, mind control the chief and kill the others. That's cheeky. That's very cheeky. Oh, there's the runners. So yeah, look at how far they come. We could have been waiting forever for those. Any more comments? Easy as a hunter. So many hunters and warlocks doing this. Tried to take on all 3. They kicked my ass. Send pet in. They're all people with pets. It's not really impossible to solo with a fire mage. The key is getting the damn shaman down ASAP. It was challenging, but it's possible. Okay. I really wish we had lay on hands for it. But, let's go and give it a try anyway. If we're talking burst... I mean... Am I really that much more bursty with this two-handed axe compared to the Consecrate and Sword and Shield? It really doesn't feel like it. So this is one case where repentance might come in handy. one of the very few times where I'm going to be using it. See as well if there's anyone in the area. Maybe there's... Oh god, I should just advertise this. Anyone for... Where is it? Anyone for High Chief Winterfall. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe someone will be willing to give us a hand. So we're definitely going to kill the other guys in the area. We need an escape route. Should probably kill those as well. So that's probably about the length we need to get away. Let's probably get to about here and these guys will drop off. I wasn't watching this guy at all. I'm not sure if he healed. Grizzle. Grizzle Snow. Oh! He's a rare. Let's see if I can get him. Timing is looking a bit off. Is he going to go down? Or is he... Oh, if he comes across here, that's okay. Confirming he's not an elite. He's got a normal amount of health, although he is level 59, same level as me. Yeah, keep coming. He has Maul and Frost Shock. Nothing that I need to worry about too much. We also got to remember, so the runners do come here, and we met them around about here. So if we take too long, they will appear here. Now that I've thought about it, this timing actually feels kind of yucky. By the time we clear these ads out, they very well may come up here. Let's clear it out anyway, just for now. And the big chop suey. I'm recording, right? I am. Oh, that would have been funny if I wasn't. I don't have my timer on, because I think at this point I'm just committing to hitting 60. So here's the problem, like, just one of these guys takes me to half health. I don't think I can burst it down. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'll have a look anyway. Have a look at what we're dealing with. This is 2 quests. Hey Monton. Let's ask him. Would you mind giving me a hand with the elite up top? See what he says. Probably be a no. I wouldn't. Actually, I wouldn't necessarily say no for sure. It's probably a bot though, as most of these hunters are. Alrighty, let's have a look here. So that's the chief. So he's got about double the health. So I could theoretically repentance him, try and burst down the shaman, and then peace out. Ah, man, I don't know. I don't know about this. Because the shaman's just going to stick on him too. It looks like the hunter's not interested. Hang on, that's a troll. Who did I whisper then? Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I'll say this for the millionth time. Guys, I'm a Horde player. Like, I've played Horde all my life. I saw that the troll hunter. I'm like, hey, give me a hand. My bad, my bad. That was stupid. Okay, let's give this a go. Might actually be... Yeah, that's not going to be enough. It might be smarter to kill the Ursa. Because I can actually kite him. Oh. Oh, they're not linked. They're not linked. Gonna give that another try. Did we also stagger them a little bit? Nah, they go right back to each other. I think we can do this. We're gonna wait for repentance again, though. So we're gonna try and kill the Ursa first. Then I think we will outrange the healer if we just keep kiting. Alright, let's go. Come along, my friend. Oh, he's slow. Doing well, though. Are they gonna reset? Doesn't look like it. Not yet, at least. Hammer time. Oh, there's the unlucky heal. Okay. We're in a bad spot now. We burst him down. Oh, God. 1%. Okay, so we got him. Where's my... Let's use a big fat pot. Weapon swap macro. Okay. One down. That really wasn't too bad. Although it, I definitely considered giving up there. Can I do this without bubble, though? I don't know about that. How much was he hitting me for? Oh god, we already got respawns. That's not good. And then I killed these ones right after I killed this, so the... This could end poorly. And surely the runners are getting close now as well. Let's... what am I going to do here? Shouldn't do this without bubble. It's my big takeaway. Let's just regen for a little bit. So basically what I'm thinking is I should probably just go sword and board and AoE them both. But I want to have bubble when I do that. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is... Ah, God. I was going to say go fight other things, but then this other fella might respawn in that time. I mean, if we can kill him, a bop is the same as a bubble, if all he's doing is physical damage. $10 seconds, 12 seconds, it's not quite as long. Got more respawns. Let's go take this one out, and that'll be followed by another one shortly after. This will hopefully give us enough time to be able to bubble after we kill this one and the next one. And I think we go for it. Shaman first, like the guys were recommending. We got a little bit over 1 minute left on Divine Shield cooldown. There's the other one that I was expecting to see. Still not saying 1 minute yet. Am I not hitting this guy? There we go. This guy's actually making work out of this. God, it'd be funny to just die to a normal mob after all this. What was that? Winterfall Spirit Bead. I think you need a bunch of those to hand in, which I do not have. This troll might take out the runners if they do come in. So maybe I don't have to worry about them. This is the time. We're going to try it. 44 seconds on bubble. By the time I get up there and need it, that'll be up again. Wish me luck, guys. Why am I doing this? Good question. With 3 bars away, I could easily go and do some easy quests, but something's telling me to do this. Let's get it down ASAP. Again, we are going to need bubble bandage. I don't think this is possible without bubble bandage. And let's bubble bandage now. And we can't bubble bandage yet. I misclicked it. Okay, what do we do here? What do we have left? I'm running. Well, at least it'll be a 1v1 now. Yeah, so I think my bubble was delayed in coming out because it was on GCD. So I've clicked my bandage before the bubble started, which then gave me the recently bandaged debuff, which meant I couldn't go back to full health. That was really unfortunate. He wasn't too bad though. I do think that he'll take like most of what I have. Do we have any more food? Don't think so. I just have to kill this guy before his little friend respawns. That is the danger. And of course, 3 extra mobs coming in. We will be able to bop if we have to. Alright, let's do it. Big hits, big hits. Does look like we can 1v1 him. He's not doing much damage to us. Oh, now he is. I think we were getting lucky there. I'm gonna hold my stun and do a fat heal. I do that? I can repentance him and get off a fat heal. That's even better. As long as we don't get a respawn or 3 ads coming up, we've got this. Just be nice and patient. Still got pots available if we need them. Oh, the anxiety-inducing miss at the end there. Let's start the other quest and get out of here. Where are our hand-ins? They both down there? They are. Oh, we got another big run ahead of us. So in the interest of keeping this video from getting way too long, I'm gonna skip the run. So I'll see you at the quest hand-in. Okay, so I just realized I had forgotten to hit record as I did those hand-ins. We have 2 bars left. It also gave us a follow-up to hand in down here in Felwood. I'm not even sure what the quickest way to get there is. It honestly might be from here. Might be quicker than going from Felwood itself. Either way, I've got to fly to Darnassus, turn that in, fly here, turn that in, and then we'll head to EPL. I reckon we'll probably be maybe 1.5 to 1 bars left to go for 60. Let me take care of these, and I will see you in the Eastern Plaguelands.
Peace be with you. Yes, if you let me examine this for a while,
Oh.
I might be able to translate it for you. When I'm able to look over this fully, I will send word to you. Thank you for sharing this with me, adventurer. Very little is known about the Winterfall Furbog.
Goddess bless you. A second encampment of satyrs threatens the land of Felwood towards the north, led by the cruel Zavarick. The vile betrayers and tricksters feed upon the corruption of the native creatures of Felwood. Zavathras and his minions were only part of a larger plan.
So, you guys can see it. Look at how close we are. We are at 99% to 60. I think instead of going to EPL, I think we just... honestly, we might not even have to do a quest. We might hit 60 before we even do the hand-in. Not sure. This one looks pretty simple. Oh, alright. I thought it was... yeah. Corrupt Moonwell water. So that's just one thing. All we have to do is get to the Moonwell, dip this in, and if we're not leveled up by then, we will be after. Problem is, this is the... I'm pretty sure this is the stealthed Satyr area. This is the big stealthy area. I remember coming here before. It was pretty nasty. We kept getting into scuffles with larger groups than I was expecting, and they also put a dot on there that reduces your mana. So I didn't like it. Don't know what that is. Oh, that's an EPL quest. Keeping an eye out now on LFG for people doing high-level elite quests. I want to get Araj the Summoner done again, but probably not the highest chance. We're going to ignore this further corruption, and I'm going to drop that. We do not need that. Man, this would be a great time to have something like Vanish. Wait. I was thinking of the wrong place. This is easy. Especially with this guy killing everything. The well's right there. Go on, I'll let you attack it. Let's see if I can thread the needle here. There's a couple of people around here. It's a big group. Oh, that's the... I know it's an NPC, it's not a player, but that's the quest reward from the Sunken Temple Paladin quest. That weapon. Okay. This is it. That is the quest that dings us to 60. We're done. Let's get back, turn it in without dying. Okay. Oh, he's coming for that group, not for me. Scared me for a second there. I was mounted though, so I knew I could get away. Alright, well, I might as well do my speech now, because we're about to hit level 60.
A second encampment of satyrs.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what you have to say, unfortunately. So, I'm honestly very shocked that we've made it this far. I didn't think I would. I was doing other things with YouTube when I started. I didn't think that I'd even do hardcore, because I already had. I'd already done it in the unofficial. I'd played it a fair bit. I had died a lot as well, because I was very impatient on the Warlock. Warlock gives you a lot of... Warlock is a lot of power, and power is corrupting. It makes you take on things that you probably shouldn't, because you know you can. And just because you can doesn't mean you should. So, playing the Paladin this time, even though Paladin's great, don't get me wrong, you can save yourself from death a lot. It's not the same kind of power. It's a defensive power, whereas Warlock is an offensive power. So, yeah, look, I'm honestly surprised. In unofficial, I only played Paladin once. I played like 6 Warlocks that I kept getting killed at, like, you know, between level 20 and 40. Even one that died in the Yeti cave in the dwarf starting area. If I can find it. Little Yeti cave down there. I had a little baby gnome warlock die in there because I was... You know, there was no trading, no auction house. So I was a skinner. Because you need a skinner and leatherworking to begin with, so that you can create some green items, so that you can then switch to tailoring and enchanting and start making wands. And back then, that was the best way to level a warlock, is tailoring and skinning and leatherworking to begin with. And you know, that was doing my head in. It was fun, don't get me wrong, and I liked the challenge. Everyone was playing it, but coming back for this again, I didn't think that I was going to play again. But I was just like, you know, I've got some room. I might as well have a go. Everyone else seems to be playing it again. It's quite popular. Let's give it a crack. And so I did. And here I am. I've done way more than I thought I was going to, and same with Season of Discovery. I might not have really played that before, but after this experience, I think I will. I think I'll keep at it and keep plugging away and cross my fingers that one day perhaps we will be able to get the viewership required, that I can not stress about real life and the fact that this makes me no money. We'll see. Got plans for the future. But anyway, let's turn this in. Let's ding 60 and have probably no one acknowledge it. Actually, this will be quite interesting. We'll see. See if anyone responds.
Ancestors watch over you.
This will do nicely, adventurer. Now, all we have to do besides apply the
didn't
waters
ding
to the
us!
braziers is to have it purified. That
How
should
far
not
are we
be
off?
difficult. It
We're
should
like
only require a
900.
little travel. Hopefully, we can do this quickly. Take the corrupt water to the Barrens, adventurer.
The Baron. Yeah, okay,
South
we're not
of
going to the
Ratchet, hidden
Barrens.
along the
Shut
shore,
up.
is an
I've
old
heard
friend
enough.
of mine, a shaman named
We're not
Islin
going to the
Waterside.
Barrens.
She is
Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Let's just kill a few things here. Well, I guess I've got time to continue my speech then. Yeah, GG me. Who would have thought? Who would have thought we'd make it to 60? Plans now. There is still a little bit before Season of Discovery comes out. So I likely will respec to full prot. And just start trying to find dungeon groups now. Maybe not every day. But maybe yes every day. Who knows? There's some other games that I've been wanting to play, which, oh god, this is grey. It's not going to give me any XP. I'm an idiot. That sums up my journey. Is doing dumb things. And somehow living. It's the power of the Paladin, I guess. Very forgiving. Favorite dungeon? Favorite dungeon. I mean, you can't go past the princess runs. They were so quick. It was painful that it took us so long to get the pants, though. Did not enjoy that. I don't know. I want to say Zul'Farrak. I don't know why. I really like sunny, bright, colourful zones, and Zul'Farrak does that. It's also quite fun while also tense. It feels like a challenge. Uldaman, no. Even though it ended up being easier than I thought it would be. Sunken Temple, just too long, too confusing, even though I'm good for it now. Razorfen Downs, I've already kind of... Well, that's the circle thing to the top, isn't it? We never got our chest, so screw that place. Scarlet Monastery, Scarlet Monastery. We were still with friends back then, pumping through those. So those were fun for the social aspect. Razorfen Crawl, I've already forgotten. Noma, we never did. Stockades was very dull. That was not exciting at all. Black Fathom Deeps, I did not enjoy. Shadowfang Keep. I've always liked Shadowfang Keep, but it was also so long ago that I don't remember it. Dead Mines. Dead Mines was fun. Same with Wailing Caverns, but again, that was during a time where we still had friends playing. What are we at? 3 more kills, I think. Maybe I should do a challenge where I don't heal for the next 3 kills. No, I'm not going to take any dumb risks, not now. That would be another... Although we're really not taking much damage here. Is it possible? Can we do it? Come here, bear. Better hover my healing potions. We actually could, but I'll give myself a little bit of a heal after this guy. Let's make certain nothing bad's gonna happen. Negasister. 1 final kill to go. You're gonna do it old school. Level 60, here we come. Come here, Anger Claw Bear. Stop running away from me. What a journey it's been. Who would have thunk it? And we, you know, maybe it's... Being immortal did make it easier. Here it comes. The big 60. Negasister X, level 60 human paladin. And we're getting random grats. Oh, this is cool. Lots of people that I don't know. Reaching out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here we go. Big congrats. I can barely imagine pulling that off. From Evil Roy Slade. Thank you, Evil Roy Slade. I appreciate it. He's level 5 in Elwyn Forest. Level 5 human warlock. Alright, oh god, that's what I gotta do. I gotta look into my epic mount quest. Is that Dire Maul? Or is that just the warlock one? No, is it Strathhome? I'll look it up. Maybe that's one thing we try to take on as icing on the cake. Getting our top level mount. Either way, oh god, I don't even need to be here. Let's return to the safety of Stormwind. As a hero of the Alliance, level 60. Ready to take on the top end dungeons and raids. It's me, everyone. It's the Negasister. The one you all just heard about. Everyone's dancing in the streets, cheering. Okay, that didn't work. I tried to cheer. Consecrate works too. Alright, we did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Thanks for keeping me company on this very long journey. And I will figure out what's happening next. So, thank you, and see you next time.